mean, you're away from your computer. I mean, this, you even said like it's just, you're in LA, so. Is it? It's up right now.
I just started doing it. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's back. It's back.
Okay.
Okay.
Just give it a second.
So, yeah.
Everyone's gonna refresh. Give it a Give it a minute, please. Sorry, I do apologize for these delays.
Yep, just refresh the page. It'll be back. Don't worry.
We're good.
Okay, Nadine, continue on.
Hello. Yeah, so you guys partake in Grandma's Werther's Originals.
Nice.
Gain 10 HP. You are now immune to poisons, disease, and frightening effects, and you gain advantage on all wisdom saving throws.
Dope.
And as she spreads out this platter, there is a variety of different foods. There's cheeses, there's wine, there's fruits and vegetables. There's an entire turkey, and inside the turkey is a chicken, and inside the chicken is a duck.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
yeah! A turducken!
Hold on, hey, hold on. Hear me out here, Crackles. Eat that entire thing. There'd be 4 birds.
I'll do my best, big guy.
That's
I'll just go down on the birds.
If you eat birds,
Inside the duck.
If you eat birds, is it cannibalism?
No, I'm a different species.
So that means
As you slice into the turducken, you also find that inside of the duck is a quail.
It just keeps going. It just keeps going and going.
The druid partakes in the feast. She acts very odd. She seems to be enjoying the company, but also at moments seems a little bit disturbed by the company. You get the sense that she's been alone for a long time, and this is kind of new to her, but she kind of likes it, but it's also very weird.
Okay, so
You seem marred.
with a big old wad of like turducken quail in as
Now you didn't expect us, did you? Yeah, we get down a lot.
That's
She
disgusting.
wipes-
Borky drinks an entire goblet of wine and coughs. You're disgusting.
She wipes the turducken from her cheek that you spittled out, and she goes, "No, this is not quite what I expected my day was going to be like."
Crackles, by the way, you should
We get that a
apologize
lot.
You should apologize for stabbing it twice. You know.
I do just still with food in his mouth because he just doesn't care. I do apologize for throwing 2 darts at you. I didn't know what to expect. I saw eyes.
No, it's
Can never tell what's going on in the wild. I'm so sorry.
I mean, can you blame? I'm sorry. It's very nice of you to say that. You're good. You're very. I'm sorry.
Do not worry, my friend. Your darts were that of the sting of a mosquito to me.
Borky laughs and points at Greckles.
Keep laughing, bud, because there wasn't any poison in those. Just keep it up.
So
Feels a real beef.
No, it's one. It's one
while
thing.
these idiots are doing this, Task is gonna take a very sizable chunk of meat and make sure Taurus gets some too. So hopefully he'll get the benefits.
Taurus does.
Yeah.
I'll add 10 HP
yes.
to his
That's good.
health pool. There we go. She smiles and she kind of looks at Taurus and she goes, "You do realize you have an accursed beast with you, do you not?
I beg your pardon.
That thing was summoned by ritual."
Oh God!
For a second, I thought you were referring to.
Task looks at Taurus, looks at his whistle. Are you saying this creature is that of a summon?
In a sense, it was born of a ritual. I have seen such things before in ancient past when the dragon cultists would cull through these lands.
Task's ears his ears and his tail peek up and his eyes widen. Okay, so thank you for letting me know. I now have the equivalency of a demigod to my people.
It's demigod, more like a guard
Oh
dog.
my God! There's like 2 demigods today. It's too many. It's way too many.
To my people, dragons and anything of the larger scale of Drake, dragon, or what have you is considered very, very high in religion. that if I was to walk into an entire clan with this thing next to me, oh boy, it's like me saying, "Hey everyone, I'm a dragon."
You've not been on this land that long, have you?
No, our city was in the our clan was in the Underdark.
I see.
No,
I would keep wise to what dragons you befriend here.
Oh, trust me. I know full well of that. That's the whole reason I'm on this stupid little quest.
Yeah.
As you guys eat... Go ahead, sorry.
Can I say something, guys? Orky says, putting down his 4th goblet of wine.
You gotta roll a constitution save if you're drinking that much, buddy.
Okay, I'm kidding. I'm joking right now. I'm not actually trying to... We've been hanging out for a couple of days here. And I met you at that farm and it was nice. Honestly, I didn't even intend to come to this land. I just want you to know if we all die today, shit, that's gonna suck. Holds up his goblet and has a swig.
Here, I guess.
I'll toast to that.
To the Unexpectables, friends.
Dying sucks.
I can't die yet. Someone has to before I do.
And I'll be completely honest, I would sooner turn tail and leave you all behind before I met my maker this day.
Oh, of course you would.
As you guys clink the glasses, the feast disappears back into the earth. The bottles, the goblets, all what's left of the turducken, all returns back. Anything you guys would have grabbed to stuff in your pocket is also gone, although I doubt any of you did that. You now have the effect for 24 hours.
So it's advantage. I'm sorry, just one quick second. It's advantage to wisdom, immune to fear, poison, and what?
Disease.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Before we head off, and he turns to, what is this lady's name again? Did we ever catch
You
that?
never asked.
We never got her name.
What is your name, by the way?
My name is Raoul.
That's really sexy.
Hmm.
Raoul. Just saying that.
No matter how much you praise me, Orc, you will still have to repay my debt.
You said you saw people like me in there, correct?
Still Havity. People. Wait, no, I didn't. The giant did. Sorry.
Oh.
You got me confused.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. She cocks her head and goes, I think you're the first tiefling I've seen in probably at least 1,500 years.
Then what about demons or devils? Have the giant said the Giant King said it saw some people that looked like me in there.
Well, if demons are involved, I mean no offense by this, but to my knowledge, tieflings are the descendants of demons. Perhaps there is some mild semblance to be had.
All right.
She puts her hand on your shoulder, panic. And look at her eyes. It's sort of grandmotherly in a way. She squeezes your shoulder and goes, "It does not matter what form you take, the choices that you make that define who you are."
I know that.
Oh.
It's just.
Oh, that's nice.
Never mind. It's not important.
Oh my god, it got shonen in here.
Yeah, Task kind of like giggles to himself, but like hits Borky on the side of his elbow and asks him to lean down so he can whisper in his ear. Next time we see Rivy, we should say that to her when anyone says something about her goat legs.
Yeah.
Raoul, she steps back and she goes, "Go, now. It is your chance to strike. The bird is weakest when it's at its nest. Good luck."
Task salutes, stands up straight, bows his head, leans over to look towards Tarisk, and let's be off.
Borky, before
May
you leave,
Yidia guide your path.
real quick, Raoul, quick question.
Yes.
I should not take that sword, right?
It's best not to
You sure?
trifle with the dead in these lands.
It's a nice sword, you know, so.
Come on,
I'll go.
Borky.
It's just fine.
My god, man, you have 3 weapons strapped to your back. How much more do you need?
You never can have enough. You never know. I'll have a goal one day. One day I want to have enough weapons. And I tie a strap around it, right? And I just take the strap and I throw it up in the air. And then, as the weapons all come down, I just grab a punch and smack a guy with it.
I do have a question for you. As we're walking, I want to ask this question. I do have a question for you, Greckles, now that you're not hidden away out of plain sight that I could do this. If you're so that stricken with the idea that if something goes south that you want to be out of here, why are you on this quest?
You're not going to get the answers out of me that easy. But
can I get a small notch of an idea?
Let's just say, like all of us, we all have something in it for ourselves.
Something that makes you have to go into the city.
My quest is rather unique, but it's better you not know.
Well, put it this way. If we make it through this, and we actually get inside those damn walls, I could use someone like you to help me out in my ideas.
We'll talk later.
As Rule fades out of...
Borky walks past. Oh, we won't if we die. Oh, by the way, I'm in it for the money. And Borky kind of tromps along.
Oh, God.
Raoul disappears from sight behind a root of the mother tree. And you guys set out into the wood. And you walk, and the monolithic structure gets larger and larger and larger. Soon you stand in the shadow of it. Eventually, you find a set of large stairs leading into the building.
Yeah, let's go!
And surprisingly, you find there's a set of smaller stairs as well. And you notice similar runes like the ones you saw in the cavern with Rivi that you found the warning of where Ronfalt.
The fact that there are smaller stairs with bigger stairs means that at least they coincided with something smaller.
You realize upon examining these runes that they're dwarven in make, and the stairs kind of small.
Dwarfs.
Not the biggest fans of giants.
Wait a minute. They're in the Sky dwarfs?
Let's not ask too many questions.
Scarves.
Okay, Monty, what's our surroundings like? Is it literally just the staircase, or are there things around, or?
There are large pillars that rise up about 60 feet into the air and are about 20 feet thick. It's basically like more square in nature with sort of rounded embellishments, like strips of long runic quotes going around.
Are there some places I can duck into as we progress?
There's a large open front doorway, as well as a few other areas where it looks like it would be stationed for maybe some soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
There are shadows that you could definitely take advantage of if you wanted to. Okay. You manage to find the shadows, which is very easy for such a large structure, and you manage to make your way in through the main door. And as you enter, the ceilings are absolutely colossal. They're like 40, 60 feet high in the air, made of smooth white stone, cut and shined to a pristine color. And Greckles, as you look your way in, you find yourself into the main hall of the structure, and you see something familiar. You see a plethora of tapestries hanging from the stone wall, and you notice one of them is torn. And you're able to recollect the tapestry that Meredith let you read.
Interesting. But all of the others are still intact?
They're all there. They show depictions of grand victories over dragons and drinking happily with friends and old kings. There's a line of just old depictions of giant kings.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can actually see who is with, like, what is depicted in the torn tapestry?
Yeah, go ahead. You see cut off words from where it was cut off for you, and you see the tip of a blade that you recognize aligns perfectly. Other than that, it's whatever was at the bottom is completely lost, and whatever was at the top was of very little use.
Interesting. But how in the world did she get her hands on it? How just refresh my memory because it's been a while out of character. How long has that woman had the tapestry?
She only had it for I don't think she ever mentioned it actually.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, no, she never mentioned it.
Okay. Am I really far away from the guys, or can I convey this information?
Depends on what the guys are doing behind you. Are you guys
What?
following Greckles? Are you guys standing near the entrance?
Borky is currently looking at the art. Like he's favoring like it's good art. It's a good art right there.
Nah, Task is just gonna survey the area.
You might want to jump in the shadows with me, buddy.
Yeah. Well, okay. Tarisk, stay with Borky and Panic. I'm jumping in the shadows.
As you blow the whistle, toot, it lets out a little toot that echoes through the large chamber, a haunting noise. And Taurus bows his head and sits next to Borky, who is currently has his finger on his chin, is like at the different tapestries.
It's too minimalistic.
There's just something about
This is
it.
why I got rid of that thing.
There's no flay, you know. It's like
So I'm gonna keep moving up,
yeah.
trying to scout ahead a little bit, but I want to definitely keep an eye out for any sort of ancient traps or any other magical or otherwise. Just let me know what I need to do.
Oh,
Okay.
Boy. Well, fuck that.
Yeah, you tried stealth, but it's white stone. You're bright red. It's not really working out too hot.
It's all right. If I have to be the target, so be it. At least Greckles is there in hiding.
Borky's walking kind of in
Greckles-
front very carefully. Borky's taking his time, just kind of surveying the room.
Greckles, and actually all of you, now that you've entered this chamber, it should not be this nice. It looks as if there's been a cleaning crew in here the whole time, having it shined, having it polished, having the floor swept. The only thing that you see of any sort of semblance of dirt is the odd leaf blown in from the outside. And you do notice, Greckles, looking up, you see on one of the archways that acts like a window, you see a nest of birds currently making a bit of a fuss.
I'll slowly make my way over and just keep my eyes and ears out for anything that might be coming or there.
Okay.
It looks a lot like the little lady's place. You know? All shiny.
Just very, very quietly, I'm just gonna whisper, "Be calm, be still. Something is here."
Borky stops. Exhales.
Be on your guard. I have no idea what's coming.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna go see what's causing the rustling.
All right. I'm gonna get as far as I can on the archway as quietly as possible and just have my fucking bow at the ready.
As you guys sit intense, like ready to react motions, the birds fuss, and then you see a mother bird land and feed the squawking chicks, who then silence.
Oh, it's just birds. Just for the birds, mate.
All right, well, let's keep moving carefully.
All right. Well, here are my shit rolls for the night.
Better get them out of the way now.
Yeah, my patented shit rolls.
Vintage Zito.
You guys progress forward, your footsteps echoing clack, 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 clack over the almost marble-like stone floor. In fact, Taurus makes it sounds like a dog, like on hardwood floor. And as you guys are walking, you suddenly catch something red beneath your feet as you see almost like steam rising up. Remnants of the red mist now oozing from parts of the stone, cleaning away the dirt, cleaning away the age. And you notice a set of footsteps of the same red mist leading forward into a chamber.
I think he went this way.
So that's how the bastard did it. God, who sells their soul for this?
Apparently him.
Greckles,
Since we're yeah,
I want you to make a percept. You're ahead, right? You're the one who's at the front.
and very carefully so.
Stealth check, please.
Damn.
Oh, sorry.
You make your way, Greckles. Give me 1 second here,
Do
everybody.
we get a map?
Oh boy, do you get a map.
Oh,
As you
no.
enter into the next area.
Oh, 1 second. Let me just look.
Oh,
We're rich. Filthy, stinking rich.
Okay, well, if you fucking see Task is like just salivating with his mouth hung open.
As Greckles and everyone, you guys look out and you see a sea of gold. You notice that each gold piece is letting off that same red hue.
Wow. That's
Fucking A.
That's a lot of shiny.
You see Ronfault now kneeling on one knee, his sword facing down, his head leaned over as if he's in slumber. You also notice Greckles, the girl, face down in the gold, part of her body covered in what looks like a crown, a few gemstones, some gold pieces.
let me return. I'm gonna walk back and tell everyone exactly what you just said. In addition to.
Roll another stealth check.
Okay.
'Cause you're moving again.
Yep.
Cool, you're a lucky boy.
Oh no.
Guys, this is my job. This is what I do for the group.
You head back to the group. You relay the information.
All right, gentlemen. There's a sea of gold. The altar is in the middle of this gold. The girl is there. She's face down and covered in gems. She probably doesn't have much longer. Ronfall is at one knee, sword buried. We might be able to get the jump on him, but there's no telling what we're in for. I want to remind everyone, Task, remember that this is a giant, and remember how they treat you. Borky, remember the girl. She's almost past.
Is he holding on to his sword?
Panic? Well, all I can say is I hope your silver tongue can get us out of this situation.
Real fast. Now you were describing it like so the guy's not holding onto his sword, correct?
Basically he's on a knee with his sword, like he's bowing in front of what looked like. Monty, were those tendrils coming out?
What you actually see, and I'm so sorry I should have described this, is a long cylindrical altar with what looks like a box cut inside of it, and you see now, like tendrils, all that red mist now spreading out to the different heads now. You also notice that, sorry, I forgot to describe that as well, on these sorry, I'm gonna take you back over to the map because
okay, that would help.
On all of these things, you see a variety of heads. You see 3 giant heads, you see 1 dwarven head, and you see a red-haired human head, which, unlike the other heads, looks fairly fresh, currently spired onto this pike.
How tall are these pikes?
They're about 9 feet tall.
These are
Shit.
so these are.
You're gonna make me work for that.
Real fast. What's the 6th head?
There's 3 giant heads.
A dwarf and the new fresh.
A
human
dwarf.
head.
And Ray's head, essentially.
Okay, so what's the 6th head? You said there were 6 of them.
I'm just saying there's. No, I never said there were 6.
Oh, well,
There's 8. There's 8 pikes, but there's only
Four.
the 5
First
heads.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
From what I can tell, this altar is feeding off of these heads. I don't know if this can work, but something that might work. If you guys can distract him for enough time, I can go in and try and remove the heads, disrupt the ritual, and try and disrupt whatever incorporeal/corporeal form Ronfault's taking.
I have an idea. The entire reason for his existence here in the first place is that he wanted his legacy to be preserved, correct?
Yes.
I might be able to play to that.
How?
I might be able to play to his ego with a song, perhaps. The way most heroes and powerful figures are immortalized is through song.
Panic, we've already seen that he's under someone's control. Back at the river, we saw him being jerked back like a puppet. I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, I agree with the bird. Not
Task, you've
Throw it
always
out
had the
there.
best ideas. Let's hear it.
I don't know if this is a stupid idea or not, but Panic might be onto something. Even if it's undead, it's still being... Even if it's undead and its powers being controlled by something, the fact that it's here under the pretense of keeping a legacy, maybe we can use that to jerk it out of its control.
I still want to go for those heads and try
No,
to
no, no.
disrupt it.
I understand. No, I am 100% with you on that as well. The heads need to go. But I also like the idea that we could probably disrupt this thing's mental flow, especially if its lust to be remembered in legacy is so strong enough to make it go this far. Immortalization might be a good way to placate to it.
If it's a risk you're willing to run, go for it. It's no skin off my beak.
Oh, it's not my risk, it's his.
What do you want me to do?
Borky, I want you to do something very special for me, all right?
All right. What do you got for me?
If things start going south
Yeah.
and Ronfald attacks us, I want you to remember very, very well that that little girl's life hangs in our hands. I want you to use that to fuel every swing of your axe.
Oh, okay.
I'm basically trying to convince you that you should probably rage ASAP if things go south.
And here's something else we could do. If we can keep this thing distracted enough, Task looks over to Tarisk. I want you to get the girl out of here.
He looks at you, waiting for the whistle command.
Fuck.
Well, at the very least, I will provide some distraction.
You might want to blow in that thing gently if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Task.
like right next to his head, and toot it as lightly as possible.
Roll a stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Ah,
fuck.
shit.
no, no.
Well,
Stop. Hold on. No, real fast.
No, it's too fucking late. I can't
Too
do it
late.
now.
We have the plan. If it goes south, we have the plan.
I can't fucking wait for this not to work.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
This is exactly why I got rid of that whistle.
All right. Well, you're fine.
Oh.
Twos are a very lucky thing to have. Roll. Okay, screw this dice. Give me an evil dice.
No. You keep that dice.
re-roll.
Yeah, no, I
it's for
can't.
future rolls.
For
No,
future rolls.
No, she can't re-roll, but also she
Unless-
doesn't have to worry about RNGesus on the
Unless this
fucking.
is a,
Real fast.
unless
but-
this is a legendary creature.
Zeno, what's your?
The
Wait.
Sorry, go ahead.
I also want to continue on here. Now that we all have our positions, but
Task, what are you gonna do then?
I'm gonna do what I do best: shoot the apple out of the sky.
So you're gonna shoot the heads then? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yep. I'm gonna I'm gonna shoot the heads, and if that's not enough, suppressing fire. Also, hold on a second, Greckles. Hands him the lettuce. I don't know if this will work, but maybe this will disrupt something if you get it inside the fire.
Or what if we replace the head? Replace the head with the lettuce.
Yes!
I love how you think, my diminutive friend.
Let's do it.
Why is he gonna try and eat the head? Because then I'll break his tooth. I like it.
Oh, it's still a head though. It's a head of lettuce though.
I wonder if that works.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, mate. In the end.
All right. So what's the plan? What's the positioning here?
All right, so what I'm gonna do, Task, if you can start hitting the left, I'm gonna go right to try and get stuff. Once he's engaged, I'm gonna try and rush over here, acrobatics up, and just grab the heads and get them as far away as I can. Cause it was just Nitty, really quick. It was the heads were actually like getting little tethers from the altar, right?
The tethers are going all over the place, but the strongest ones are on the heads, almost
Gotcha.
pressing them
No,
in a very creepy way.
I ask a quick
okay.
question. I ask out a question. Wouldn't it be more worthwhile to shoot the tendrils rather than the heads?
They're incorporeal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it won't matter.
Okay. Now,
If we had a magical arrow
are
or a
these-
magical weapon, that
now-
would work.
Now, quick question, Nadine. Are these heads like shoved on pikes, or are they resting on top of pillars?
They're impaled,
Okay, so shooting them
like
won't do it.
skewered.
So shooting them
Yeah,
won't
so
do
shooting-
anything. So shooting them won't do anything then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And you guys would have known that going back. That was just something I didn't initially see. But I
No,
Yeah,
would've
sorry,
relayed that
that
back.
was my fault.
No, like, and this is where I'm curious, like, because like shooting the heads won't do anything then. So like, how do we, like, so now I'm wondering, wouldn't it be better for Bork to just uproot the entire things and just throw them?
You gotta tank this dude.
I know I gotta tank this dude, but wouldn't. I'm just throwing it out there that might be what I have to do.
What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going up. They're 9 feet. I could try to get up them. My acrobatics is pretty damn high.
That would take
And then
like
just
take like 6 turns. It would take like 6 turns.
no, it
if
wouldn't
you
take
don't
that.
fail.
It wouldn't take that long. If we can get, here's the thing. We have the element of surprise. If we go in, if I can get around, I can move, and then I would assume I would have a second action to start climbing. Round 2, I could get one of the heads off if I was successful.
Quick question. Now I'm just gonna float out a question here. This is not me in character. I don't know if this is. I hope I'm not metagaming right now with this. But like your electric attack, panic. Like, can it? Would it affect the head somehow if you did it?
If it's
hang-
concussive enough.
Let me. Ooh, I could probably
And we
if-
also
if
need
I
Ray's. We also need Ray's head intact if we want that ogre to be happy too.
It doesn't destroy them. Well, I guess that's up to Monty. It doesn't. It wouldn't destroy them. It would just push them.
You're talking about
And
Thunderwave?
Yeah, and
You-
I'd have to be
you
standing
cal-
like here, and it at most it'd affect like 3 of these.
You calculate that it probably wouldn't force over these pikes, like over. It would require way more force
Yeah.
because they're stone. They are stone obelisk style, like altar things.
Also,
That's just-
also remember, guys, there's no problem trying to run away. Have we ever seen this thing run, or does it just walk? Like, have we ever seen it run?
it just walks from what you've seen.
See, that's the thing that gets me, guys, is that we could probably outmaneuver this thing easily, but I wouldn't get within 10 feet of it.
Yeah, like okay, what you try it.
All right. So what? Okay. Well, I'm glad that we don't have a single strategy. I feel like we have a bunch of strategies that we're not 100% on right now.
If you guys can distract it, I'm going for those heads. I can probably. Money, they weren't the poles weren't like spiked or anything, were they? They were just regular pikes.
They're like spiked. They're like a skewer. Like there's a
Right.
point to the top.
Right, but nothing preventing me from climbing up them, like barbed wire or something weird.
No, it's a smooth surface though.
I don't know if this is a good idea, just based on
What else are we gonna do?
I don't know, because there's 6 of them. Like this is a fight against this creature. You'd have to like not fail a roll, like pull 3, run over across the room, pull another 3, and that's if the fucking summoning thing doesn't do anything to you, which we don't know. If
All
it's
right,
gonna
then.
do.
Did you want to destroy the altar?
And we might have to just destroy the altar. Like I think that might be the.
Remember, she said to steal. Mine. Did I see the flame that the druid made mention of?
Very dull in the box cut of the altar.
Okay, when you say box,
But it
cut,
was just-
what does that mean exactly?
Yeah, what do you
Like
mean
it's
by-
like you mean like you ever seen a pizza oven?
Yeah.
Like how it's just like a thing you put the pizza in. It's like a slot. There's like a slot in the altar, which is where this red incorporeal shit is coming out of, pooling out of this thing. It's like the front of a giant cylindrical stone oven.
And I was probably too far away to see if there was anything just like individually in there, right?
You just saw just the mist coming out of it.
Like a furnace almost.
Yeah.
So we
basically.
have two options. I can either go disrupt the head, or I can try to stick my talon in there and pull out the fire. There's no telling what's going to happen with either of those two things happen. But remember, the druid told us in riddle to remove the fire, so that might be the better option. There's nothing. Honestly, guys, there's nothing else we can really do. We're not going to be able to kill this thing. We've already been told that it can't die. So we're gonna have to distract it in order to take it.
The most I can do is distract it and maybe possibly push it away to prevent it from hassling you guys while
this plan just.
There's nothing else we can do.
Then do you want us to leave?
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really like I feel like we don't have enough information on this. Like,
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, right, boy. We have the information. Look, just
this is my first boss fight. This is my first boss fight.
I understand, but speaking as a player, when the DM typically gives out hard information such as you should do this, that's typically what you should do.
All right.
Now, Monty, if you screw me on this, you'll never hear the end of it.
I know I won't. I know I won't.
I know there's gonna be. I am anticipating a lot of checks when I'm doing this.
Don't we?
Yep. All right, guys, we need to be in position.
Yeah.
All right.
Planning is done.
Wait, don't
Who's
we
going
also,
where?
Silly question. Sorry, I shouldn't be looking at the chat, but sorry. Chat made a suggestion that I. Never mind. I should. Sorry. Anyways.
That's meta.
Bad.
Yeah.
I'm wiggling my finger right here.
Yeah. That's why I'm.
All right. So I'm walking in. I'm just walking in.
All right. You have control of your tokens.
Got my guitar in my hand, and I'm gonna point right at this guy.
At Ronfalt?
Yes, and I'm going to start playing a song.
An ode,
all right.
An ode to his legacy.
An ode to his legacy. Yes.
Can I? Oh God.
You begin to play a rock melody on your guitar. That's an automatic fail for the perception. The altar begins to flare with life.
Oh shit.
There's almost a pulsing to it as if it's awoken. Boom, boom, boom.
Do I roll performance?
Go ahead.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Behold the king! The king of kings!
Let me know when
All
I
right.
can start making my way over.
Bow down to the king.
As you are playing, it's a fantastic song. Like, Borky, you're kind of like headbanging a little bit at the side, and the rest of you guys are like trying to stay stealthy. No effect on Ronfalt. He doesn't even move. And the forest just keeps pulsing now. Almost to the beat of the melody, actually, which is kind of impressive.
Oh,
yo!
Can we see that happening?
Oh yeah, you can. It is igniting the entire room.
All right, can I start making my way around and doing stealth as needed?
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Yeah, nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Dab.
All right, control your character.
Make sure to dab too. You gotta do that one nat 20.
I'm gonna start. I'm generally here. Let me just point out where I'm gonna be going so you know. I'm gonna be trying to keep my head low behind the pile and just get behind to get to this one right here.
All right. So you're moving like about right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna. Hey, can I? Not. I guess not yet, but I wanted him to move a little bit closer towards the girl. Not yet,
Greckles,
though.
as you turn the corner, you notice that Reinfeldt, who you thought was sleeping, is currently staring completely forward, blank.
Oh no, that's creepy.
All right. Can I start making my way up to the pillar?
Go ahead. The moment
right.
your feet touches the coins,
Mm-hmm.
the forge blares with deep crimson light, and Reinfeldt slowly raises to his feet. Does anybody speak Infernal?
I do.
Yo!
Oh, thank God.
You do?
Yes.
Panic as at the moment Greckles' foot touches the first coin, you hear the quickest voice go, "Kill them."
Shit.
Everybody roll initiative.
Ah.
No, I rolled the stealth to move forward, but okay.
I'll let you move forward.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Fuck,
5, 6. There we go.
Also, on on the subject of wrestling theme songs, the way you said that reminded me of "You Think You Know Me." On this day, I see clearly
Everything.
Everybody roll initiatives.
I got mine.
There we go.
Oh,
boy.
Jesus.
Oh God.
I'm caught up in the song right now, man.
Yeah, makes sense.
grinned red as he walked from the blaze.
You guys hear the music I'm playing, by the way? I don't know if it's.
yeah,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
we hear
Oh,
it.
I hear it. You might want to lower it a smidge.
Yeah, it's a little loud. Sorry, I'm just doing initiative order. Okay. It's a 4. All right. This guy is disadvantaged on initiative, which he rolled a 1.
Oh wow. He fails and doesn't do anything. Please.
Okay. Put him there then. Oh, and then I need to roll for your friend there.
For the doggo. For the Drago.
For the Drago.
For Tarisk, please. Should I, question. I guess we can do this later. If we even survive this, but I was gonna ask, is it possible that I can gain control of Tarisk?
If you have the whistle, you have control of him.
Yeah.
Oh, you want like actual, I'm gonna say for this, DM control.
Alright, fair enough.
Taurus does go first. So I gotta make the initiative round here. Then Borky. Then Task. Then Greckles. Then Panic. Then Ron Fault. And then the Altar.
The altar.
Damn.
Altar, of course the altar have moves. I knew it.
Alrighty. Taurus is up first. What do you want Taurus to do?
I want Tarisk to not go, I don't want him to go near Ronfault just yet. I want him to, start heading towards this way so that he can turn back around and get the girl and get the fuck out.
Okay. I'm gonna have to keep his sheet open here. Or his book, I guess, open. He can move 30 feet. You learned that with traveling with him.
Alright, I want him to move, over to here.
Right there? Okay.
Yep.
You can do full movement so he could go 60 feet.
Oh, yeah, I want him to go 60. Over there. That's good.
Perfect. Whoop. That's the wrong foot. There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Full dash action. Borky, it is now your turn. You watch as Ronfault raises up his ankle deep in gold. He turns over and you see that infernal eyes. And for a second, there's a gleam in his eye as you feel that frightening effect. But you had a really good meal and a lot of wine.
Yeah.
You don't care. Today's your day. It is now your turn.
It's Porky Day.
It's time to get Orky. It's time to get Borky.
Borky activates his rage.
Oh, this
All right.
music with it.
That music swelled at the perfect time.
Yes!
Borky
Alright.
walks forward. Borky walks forward.
You can walk 30 feet.
Can I hit him? Can I get it right up to him?
Oh yeah, you could beat the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah, you can get on him.
Borky
Let's go. Yeah.
Borky goes
Alright.
walks right up to the front of him. Stares right at the mighty beast. Borky pulls out, does a running swing with his axe at his left leg. Can I target limbs? Is that allowed?
Yeah, sure.
Go for
Charlie horse him.
I'm gonna go for a Charlie horse, I think.
It'll probably grow back if you sever it, but it'll probably slow him down.
I hit it.
Great axe swing.
Nice.
Nice. That hits. Roll damage.
16 slashing damage.
Nice. You go in and you're in such a rage you don't realize the leg you're aiming for. You actually aim for the red leg that he has that's been replaced his natural leg. I'm just gonna turn on the music a little bit. It's a little loud still. There we go. I know, it's pretty good. And as you swing into the red leg, it actually hits like it's solid. And there's a shattering sound as if there's glass, as a large chunk of it sprays into the gold, almost joining the gemstones there. Reinfeldt falters, but uprights himself, wielding his sword.
Also +2 because of rage, too. So it's 18.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Fucking nice.
He's made of gems!
Task, it is now your turn.
All right, so quick question. One of the
Chat
is...
can't hear the music at all, by the way, now.
I know, I had to turn it down because I couldn't hear.
Oh, okay.
There we go. I turned it back up.
There you go.
So, here and here are where the heads are. Yes, or am I crazy?
I will mark the heads. Actually, should probably
Yeah,
do
please do that.
There's one here, one here. There you go.
All right, cool. I'm gonna be a little bit cowardice and go for the one towards the middle.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on a second.
I was about to say, you got
5,
that ruler.
6. There we go. I want to go that way. I know this is gonna do absolutely fucking nothing, but you know what? I want to at least go for the. I'm gonna give it the good old college try since I'm this far away. I'm gonna take a pot shot to at least try and arc the arrow to push, or at least to fucking rend this thing away off this pike. Here goes nothing. Okay.
I want you to roll a D100.
Why?
I want you to roll a D100.
Just
roll it.
You never know, buddy.
Okay. You aim for the head, and then you feel a lightness to you. And you feel as if a phantom hand is taking. The head that you're looking at is the dwarven head. And you see as an incorporeal blue dwarven hand grasps, like curls around yours, slowly shifts you. And you let loose the arrow. Roll damage.
Nice.
Oh, wow, this is cool. Oh my god, this is
We
sweet.
got ghost help.
We got ghosts!
7. You release the arrow, it hits the altar, and as it makes impact, it juts into there. Ronfault lets out a horrific cry. And Borky, as you're standing in front of him, you see now where it hit the altar in the chest of Ronfault, the equivalent space. There is now a phantom blue arrow.
Oh, sweet!
So now for clarification, it hit the altar straight, right? Just hit the altar.
Just hit the altar, yeah.
Oh.
And as you take 2 breaths, Task, you turn, and the ghostly hand disappears.
Quick, okay, now, can Borky understand what just happened?
No, you're raging. You have not a clue.
So as a free action, can I scream? They're I want to scream at everyone. They're assisting us. Go for the furnace.
Okay. Greckles, it is now your turn. You hear Task scream this out, and you now see Ronfault keeling over, barely clutching his weapon, and he twists his head and he stares directly at Task.
I'm gonna make my run over. I'm gonna pull out my 2 short swords, and I'm just gonna cleave as fast as I can into this thing.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where
Roll
is
to
my
hit.
short sword?
That hits.
Oh, yes.
Can't sneak attack it. It's probably all sentient.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1, and then I've got my other short sword.
Yep.
No.
Nope.
Nope. You swing with 1 and you manage to cut into the stone. Once again, Borky, you hear another like a gasping scream as a large gash cleaves up against Ronfault's ribs, showing this blue incorporeal slicing mark. You swing again with the other sword, but you barely chip the stone, the dark obsidian that makes this altar.
Mm-hmm.
Panic, it is now your turn.
Okay. Is sprinting a full action?
Yes. Yeah, dashing is a full action. You get double your movement.
All right, I'm going to run up to the altar then.
Okay.
And does that leave me with bonus actions though?
You get a bonus action, yeah.
All right. Let me see if this is a bonus action.
I was about to say you could have moved 30 feet and just start pissing off the altar. Wait, so what's going on?
He's looking up something.
Yeah, he's looking up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this music.
Oh, so good.
A goddamn demigod? Are you fucking kidding me?
All right. I guess since I can't do anything else at this point, I'm going to use my bonus action to.
You could yell at Borky.
Don't die!
No. Like, just yell to like attack the altar.
I'm going to use my I'm going to make barbs appear all over my body with my
All
with my racial
right.
trait.
Greckles, as you're stabbing the altar, you see now Panic running up through the sea
And I'm
of
still
of
shirtless, by the way.
coins, who's still shirtless, and you watch as like a demonic porcupine, these long barbous spikes, like a bearded dragon, just start jutting out from his body.
Jeez.
He looks like a goddamn pain cushion.
Nice.
Holy shit, Panic just went Sanic.
He did.
Gotta go fast.
Panic
Gotta go
the hedgehog.
fast.
What were his arms behind his back as he ran? I just need to know.
You know what? Let's just leave it to the consensus that everyone who does a full run just puts their arms behind their
I think
head-
we can
their-
all
behind their
agree.
back.
Ronfault, now taking another wound, turns to the person who just struck his altar, which is you, Greckles.
Oh no!
Yeah, but doesn't Borky get an attack of opportunity?
He does, yeah.
Swing
Borky,
away,
take an
buddy.
attack of opportunity.
Wait,
Take that
wait.
that frickin' leg.
Silly question. Can I try and grapple him and like do a German
No.
suplex to him? Oh, okay. Let's see.
You only get an attack. Sorry.
Are you sure I can't do a German suplex as an attack? Okay, I'll stop pitching.
Roll your attack.
All right, Borky goes for a swing with it. Borky swings again at the same leg, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second here. Same swing. Great axe slash. Oh.
That hits.
What? It does?
Roll
Yeah, he's
damage,
big.
buddy.
He's big and he's slow. He doesn't even try to lean out of the way. He just takes the hits. Okay.
Seven slashing.
Is there any additional damage with rage?
Yeah, 2.
Plus
So I
two.
added that.
9 points of damage.
But he is... You smash into the other side of the leg, but it stays true. He storms over to you, Greckles.
Oh no!
That is 12 and an 8. That's plus. Does a 12 hit you?
No, 16 needs to hit me because I am dual wielding.
He rears up his sword, which is huge and heavy, and you look up at this colossal form. As it brings down his sword, you duck out of the way. An explosion of coins erupts around you as his sword is now embedded in this giant pile, and he leers up and looks at you with these glowing red eyes, thick with hate. You watch now as the forge in the middle begins to pulse, and you notice that as you look up at Ronfault, his leg begins to reform. But I need to grab some dice that I didn't have. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's back up to 4. Ronfault, you watch as all of the wounds you received from Borky are sealed up completely as the forge. And all those tendrils now that were on the heads are now leaning towards Ronfault, powering him. It is now Taurus's turn.
Taurus, get the girl out of there.
All right. He does a grapple check, which the girl will automatically fail because she's unconscious at the moment. And then that was 15, and then half would be... Okay. So he gets her about there. Taurus grabs the girl by the cuff of her apron and drags her out of the coins.
Good. As long as Taurus can get her the fuck out of this fight, that's good.
All right, Borky, it's now your turn.
I'm stuck between two thoughts here. What I can do? I could do 2 things, 3 things actually.
You don't know about the altar yet.
Even though we've been screaming about it.
Oh right, yeah, no, so never mind. Right, Task said something.
So literally, Borky's like, we've been screaming, attack the altar to you, like to everyone in the room.
I can try. Do you want me to charge at that altar? But what about
Dude, you might as well just honestly, like, your ranged attack is going to do probably significantly less damage than if you were to go up and just beat the ever living shit out of it.
Yeah, fucking lay your sword into this thing.
Let your hatred of this thing for abusing that little girl just fuel you.
Borky charges forward with all of his strength. He jumps in the air and throws his axe as hard as it can hit.
Okay. As you leap up, Borky, with your great axe, you see a shadow above you, a giant king wielding a giant blade, guiding your strike. Roll damage.
Yeah! 11 slashing damage.
Nice.
That's 14.
Wow.
Damn.
Nice. And as you hear another scream as Ronfault, right down the center of his chest, a giant, jagged slicing wound comes right through. Deep blue. Task, it is now your turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck your legacy.
Oh!
Nice. Roll for damage. Okay. You notice as you guys are firing these shots, they're not having a strong effect on the altar. It's quite hardy and strong, but is taking damage. Ronfault screams back as a large wound in his back opens and a phantom arrow, blue in shade, appears. Greckles, it is now your turn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted to do one free action.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since Panic is the closest one by, or at least throw my voice to him. Check what's inside.
Panic holds up the okay sign
Okay.
while still playing guitar.
I just imagine you doing that anime gif of that guy with the hand doing the okie dokie thing. Just with Panic.
So as far as how disengage works, Disengagement Movement is the full round action, correct?
Takes your full round action, yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna do that.
You
So-
kick off of Ronfald's blade backwards and you run off.
Not this time, big boy.
And that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Panic, it is now your turn.
Doing some math in my head real quick.
Well, I mean, you're right by the
Altar.
I know.
Foxfire, aren't you?
I know. I just don't want this to hit Borky.
If it hits me, it hits me.
But then he'll kill you too after he kills Greckles.
Oh, okay.
Panic, remembering that, decides he's not going to take that chance. And he's going to reposition himself right here.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Where
Right.
you were right here, weren't you?
Yes.
Ronfald would get an attack of opportunity on you if you went through there.
Okay, so go back.
Or you'd have to go all the way around. Yeah.
In that case, since I don't really.
Don't you still not to
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Panic is going to cast Thunderwave.
All right.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to say, "The king grinned red as he walked from the blaze. A traitor who lost both his name and his face. Thunderwave." Babooshki.
Nice.
Whoa.
All right. I need you to roll a Constitution save, Borky.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
You got a high con.
Yeah, he survives that. He takes half.
So, like, Constitution save, that is... I just click Constitution.
That's the little tiny box next to your main stats up near where your name is.
Yeah, Ronfalt also needs to make a con.
So
He did. He passed it with flying colors.
So the tiny box is... Okay, so I'll click this. I hope I don't fail.
Nice.
You save.
Nah, you're fine.
You do take half damage, so you do take 4 points of damage.
I do?
As does Ronfault. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does it do damage also to the
Yeah,
altar?
it does damage to
Yeah,
it.
it's a big old cone.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'll hit the
It's a-
altar as
it's-
well.
It's a box actually.
Oh.
The altar automatically fails its Constitution save.
Yeah. Do I blow the altar away?
It's pretty impressed.
Wha-bam!
All right.
You see the altar fucking like hit the sky, and you see Greckles look up. Son of a bitch.
All right, let's keep it
All
going.
right.
All right, that's my turn.
Ronfault, angered now, his teeth scowling, pristine white, strangely enough. He is going to move past you, Borky, provoking another attack of opportunity.
Oh no!
Get him! Get him!
Get him! Get him! Okay,
Get him!
great axe swing.
That hits.
Oh wow! All right, 12 slashing damage.
Nice. He is going to leer up his sword and swing down his blade. Oh, that's a natural 20, and that's an 18 plus 6. That's 24
On who?
on Panic.
Wait, how?
How? Wait, whoa!
Natural 20.
Panic's way over here.
No, I'm right here.
He's right there.
Oh, why's your icon over there then?
Probably
Re- re-
browser lag.
Yeah, reload roll 20 if it does that.
I Panic with
Oh,
like
no.
half of his stomach gone, slumps onto the ground.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Additionally,
No, you just take 12 points.
Oh god!
I thought you
This-
said.
This guy has what's called eternal exhaustion. He has disadvantage on all attacks. He rolled a natural 20 and an 18.
Oh,
Oh.
you said.
So he does-
You said 24.
Yeah, but that's to hit on top of like his bonuses.
Oh, thank God!
Oh,
you
God.
scared! You
You
scared!
s-
You scared!
You scared me for a second.
I'm sorry. You get hit for oh great, I lost count. Sorry, it's 8 plus. It's 14 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Oh
Well, Even so,
Ronfault
I'm not doing
swings-
so good.
Ronfault swings his sword to the side. Borky's in your way. You can't move, and you get slammed in your side. You feel the cracking of bones under your flesh. Barbed hide though has an ability to it. We should check that real quick.
That's if I get grabbed, or if I grab someone. Hang on. As a bonus action, you can cause small barbs to protrude all over your body, or cause them to retract. At the start of each of your turns, while your barbs are out, you deal 1d6 piercing damage to any creature grappling you or any creature grappled by you.
Ah, okay, gotcha. You also gain proficiency in the intimidation skill. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So I make sure. So he hits you pretty bad. The altar begins now even furiously, boom, 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 like a rapid heartbeat. Yeah, fully healed.
Oh,
You
for
watch
God's sake.
again as the scars on Ronfault, as the tethers lead into Ronfault's body, disappear. The blue wounds are staying, though. Those aren't going away. It's the ones that are completely natural that are being cleansed.
Yeah, buddy.
It is Taurus's turn.
Taurus, get the girl out of here. Keep going.
Okay,
I don't care if he
Taurus.
leaves the fight. Get the fuck out of here with the girl.
he gets half movement, so he can go 15 feet. So he'll go about there. And Borky, it's now your turn.
Okay, I have a spare action and my attacking action, right?
You have attack, a bonus, and you have a free action and a movement action.
Okay. A bonus action. Run, Panic! Borky
That'd be a
just
free action.
That's free.
That's free action.
free,
but
buddy.
Borky barks at Panic. Fucking move! And then Borky, following his orders, decides to keep swinging away at the altar. Clearly, it's doing
Okay.
Clearly, it's doing damage, and I just really wish I knew if if taking out the heads would help, but let's be metagaming.
It's too. We know how to. We know how to fight this thing.
All right. Borky swings his mighty great axe down again.
That hits.
Yes, it did.
Roll
Boy,
for
does
damage.
it.
God.
Almost a perfect nat 20.
And you're still pissed too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still raging.
4. Oh my god.
14.
14, and that's yeah, it's slashing. Okay. Okay. Task, it is now your turn. Ronfault now, his shoulder.
Does anything happen? Oh, sorry, you were saying. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Ronfault's shoulder cracks inward where he has his phantom red limb. It's cracking inwards. You see the incorporeal form of his arm flicker for a moment as a large blue bruise begins to spread across his back like the crackling of porcelain.
All right, so that was 2 arrows that got sunk out of that. Take another shot at him. Move over that way. Yo, what's up? Look over at Crackles.
Nice!
Oh!
No, oh, yes.
That is 11. Jesus Christ. You let loose an arrow. It goes completely through the altar and shoots out the other side. Panic, as you're standing there, you hear next to your ear as you watch an arrow just clatter onto the ground. Ronfault grasps his chest as there's now a hole all the way through his body.
Yeah! Deb!
Greckles, it is now your turn.
All right, big boy, try this on for size.
I'm gonna move. I've got that. I'm gonna be chucking that flask of acid at this thing.
Okay.
I want to be safe enough away that I don't get hit by the splash. So what technically would I need to be?
I don't think there is a splash.
Oh no, there. Yeah, I didn't know if it was a small AOE or not.
Oh, it's 20 feet. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to get close enough that it's going to be really hard to miss hitting this thing.
You probably have to back up.
Oh, it's a 20-foot. Oh, okay. But yeah,
It is. Let me double check that. Sorry, acid. I just read that, but it seems a little crazy.
That's actually, I think that's a brilliant fucking idea, by the way, to use the acid. Holy shit.
Because it's not going to hit you guys. It's going to hit the altar and not
That's going to
where
hurt
you
the
all
altar.
are.
That's going to hurt the altar.
Sorry, you can throw it up to 20 feet.
Okay.
Okay,
It
so
acts as an improvised weapon.
Okay, so I was there. So it's gonna be what, like a dex?
Roll a d20 plus your dexterity modifier. Plus your dex, which
is bonus of 4.
So it's 9. Sadly, you just miss, and it shatters
Shit.
onto the gems.
God damn it.
Shoot.
I believe that's the cube size. I'm not sure. Yeah.
So was it a single target or does it splash?
Just close the tab again.
I was just wondering if there was going to be any residual damage.
Sorry, it's just to hit it. So it just splats on the ground. There's no residual leftover thing. Sorry, I misread that twice now. No, it just it splashes on the ground and seeps into the gold coins, which surprisingly don't dissolve with the acids. There's a few wooden things that do.
Well, I've got nothing else but movement, so...
You have a movement and a bonus.
I'll just curse and be done with my turn. God damn it.
Okay, Panic, it is now your turn.
Back up and heal. Holy shit.
Question: does the wand of cure light wounds count as a bonus action?
It counts as an action, I believe, to use a magical
Move
item.
and move and heal. I seriously, like, Borky grabbed you, like, move! You took a blow too severe.
Let me just do some math real quick here.
I'm gonna turn on my light while you do math. 1 second.
Okay, so... Would drinking a potion be a bonus action?
I believe so, yeah, actually.
Okay. All right. Then Panic clutching his wounds and kind of like not he's trying to get away, but his legs are just not really cooperating with him right now because of the blood loss. He's going to move up here.
You do a disengage?
Yeah, would
Yeah, because you can
Otherwise-
disengage, move, bonus action, potion.
No, disengage takes your. No, right. No, you're right. Yeah.
So all right, yeah, I'm gonna disengage. How far can I do that?
30 feet.
You can go your standard movement, essentially. Disengage is the action to like guard yourself as you're running away, and then your movement is your actual movement itself.
I'm gonna stand up here then, and I'm going to. I'm going to chug down my healing potion.
Okay.
Big money.
By the way, while he's doing that, Nadine, how much of Ronfault is like now starting to show off that glassy surface? Would you say?
The blue or the red?
The blue.
A significant chunk at this point. There's still a lot of him that's corrupted. A lot of him that's still going.
He's got a fucking hole in his chest, my dude.
He does.
I love it.
Do you recall what the potion is?
It just says healing potion.
So
it's
2d.
2d4 plus 4, I believe, is what it was.
Roll in bones.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Them good bones.
That's good bones.
I'm back up to 15 now.
Good.
Well, you have the extra health. Don't forget too.
Right.
Yeah. That's above my max. I had 9. Now I have 19.
Wait, does the healing potion go into the max?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so
with
then...
with the feast that you got, yes.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
sweet. You're back up to full health.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Ronfault, now looking at the hole through its chest, turns up and looks directly at you, Task, and begins lumbering forward, dragging its sword behind it, kicking up coins in its wake, kicking over what looks like to be the remains of thrones, small dwarven thrones, and crowns.
Does panic
And
get
it
an
moves
attack?
forward.
Does panic get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, he does.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Oh.
Oh no.
You, I'm gonna roll the severity of this actually, just to be fair. Oh yeah, okay. You go to stab with your rapier as he strides close to Task, and it snaps as it makes contact with the red gem-like, incorporeal. Well, it's corporeal, but the mystical demonic matter. You just hear "patik" as it breaks and bends. It doesn't shatter, but it bends.
Oh no.
Dude,
Panic
all
just
right, you know what?
Panic just throws his rapier down in exhaustion, and he's not doing well right now.
Before you throw this roll, Task screams in Draconic, "Do your worst."
He doesn't. He's not close enough to hit you.
Oh yeah!
I have to wait.
Strafe him!
Yeah.
Strafe him!
No,
He's got
that's even better. No, taunt him. Do your worst.
The altar, Borky, where you're standing, they all sweep through you. All the tendrils sweep through you. You feel a hotness inside of you as it creeps through your body and reattaches itself to Ronfault and heals him again. I imagine that Taurus is dragging the girl out.
Get him out. Get her
Okay.
out. Get her out of here.
You watch at a distance over through the legs of Ronfault as Taurus leads the girl out of the archway, the doorway,
Good.
out of sight. Borky, it is now your turn.
Beat the shit out of it.
All right, now that was 4 turns. Now that rage lasts 4 turns, correct?
How many rages do you get?
2 a day.
There you go.
Pop it again.
Borky, feeling those weird tendrils crawl into his body, he's like,
It really bugs me. The only one who's allowed to be inside me is me!
Borky activates his rage.
Oh. Swing away, big guy.
This is like the end of that one movie. You know the movie. Signs. Keep swinging. Just swing away.
Oh yeah.
Borky swings away. Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god!
Roll it. Roll it.
Fucking yes.
Vintage Borky.
Oh! 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 And what else do I roll, Nadine?
Roll another d12.
Another D12? Don't mind if I do.
Oh shit! Did I not roll
Oh!
Did I not roll my extra damage for my other attack because I got a natural 20?
No, it's an orc.
It automatically does it.
Oh,
But
okay.
Borky has a racial ability that has brutal critical, where he rolls an additional dice on top of the crit itself.
I just did.
That's
like 37.
That's I can't math. That's 60 plus 12. That's
28.
28,
28
plus
plus
9 is 37.
Yep.
Cut in half. Wait 1 second. I gotta grab a calculator because I haven't done math like this in years.
When the DM grabs a calculator, you know something significant is happening.
Let me just
Holy
reiterate.
crap! You rear to the side, and as you do, you turn Borky, and you see the incorporeal form of a human paladin wielding a mace for a split second. As you crash in, cleaving, your axe goes a decent 6 inches into the altar. Parts of the stone drop down onto the ground. Ronthal shrieks and it shakes the ground. The coins rumble as he clenches, and his arm, his incorporeal one, just shatters and falls to the ground.
Oh, yeah. By the way,
Cass looks up at him and smiles and goes, "It wasn't good enough."
by the way, I'm still raging, so there's a +2 on that too.
That's true. That
That's
means
39 points of damage.
Oh
39
my
points of damage.
god. Okay. Task, it is now your turn.
Run, buddy.
So so the arm not holding the sword fell off then?
No, he's still holding, his sword is in his real hand. The one that wasn't holding a sword is completely shattered to the ground.
I am Rage. I'm Borky.
I don't think... Tass looks at him. I don't think it was good enough, asshole!
What are you aiming for, him? I guess you have to aim for him.
No, I'm not aiming for him. I'm aiming for the
Whoop, I'm sorry, I grabbed your token. I meant to put the ruler there. My bad.
altar. I can go up to 100.
Yeah, but he's in your way.
Oh, wait, hold on. Then I'll fix myself. Hold on.
Don't shoot through me.
Oh, no, I'll
No, I shoot through panic. I think he's got good luck today.
So I was
I've
here.
had
So
enough
1,
fun.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here.
That'll do it. I want you to reroll the attack, though, just to be fair, if that's okay.
It wasn't... Alright.
That hits.
Is that even my final form?
Plus... Is that... No, that's not a +2. Never mind.
You guys watch as Task, the tiny Cobalt Ranger, points. The part now fallen open, the glowing, incorporeal demon's essence, wide open. Task, you once again pull out your bow, and you feel yourself in the shadow of a giant, wielding an even greater bow. And as you narrow your eyes, you catch a glimmer of Ronfalt, the incorporeal shade over his eyes gone, and he looks at you, and you can almost hear a voice in the back of your mind go, "Please, end it." You let loose the arrow. It collides with the inner parts of the altar and explodes, shattering it into 1,000 pieces that erupt.
Yeah!
And as it does, it shatters, crumples to the ground. Ronfalt instinctually shrieks, grabbing his face in horror as his incorporeal yet corporeal parts of his body just erupt into shatters and these little shards of glass that scatter across the ground. He falls to one knee, his sword clattering and falling to the side. He looks up at you, Task, and you hear a faint voice. "Thank you." As he falls down face first into the stone, and you watch as that blue, all the blue wounds in his body envelop him and slowly fade into his sword.
Stand up, look at him, and fucking salute.
As you do that, everything around you begins to rumble. All the tendrils now, all these red incorporeal forms are now coming into where what was once the altar and are scattering and are lost. You hear shaking above, around, below you as pieces of this kingdom now are falling next to you. Task, Greckles, as you're standing there, one of the pillars falls down, almost crushing you, but you're just out of the way. I want everybody to make a investigation check. You can grab one thing before you guys have to get out of here.
Ba-boom!
Nice.
Double baboom.
Investigation. Yeah.
Kind of a boom.
Oh no!
You are panicked. You are so intent on your wounds at the moment. You can't seem to focus on what's going on.
Can I just? Oh, I guess since I crit failed, never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna find some appropriate music for this current moment because it is kind of
FF9 run.
FF9 run. Yeah, where
People
it
suggesting
is-
Indiana Jones as well.
Running in the 90s.
You know what, we're gonna do this. As the kingdom begins to crash all around you. Task, you manage to quickly clamber up and grab the head of Ray off of its pike.
Yeah!
Who else did investigation?
I did.
Okay, you all passed. Let's see who's gonna get it. Greckles, as you step forward, almost being crushed to death, you notice a sword with the hilt of a dragon's head coming off. It looks brand new. It's untouched by the corruption.
I grab it.
Borky, as you stare around, you're surrounded by gold. You notice a crown. You notice a bag. Which do you choose?
Oh, you giving me what's in the box?
What's in the box?
The box.
What's in the box?
The box. The box. Borky takes the bag of unknown shit.
Okay, you grab the bag. Everybody roll athletics or acrobatics checks of your choice.
Shit.
Boom! Bam!
Oh my god. All right, athletics. For
Acrobatics or athletics? Which is one is
Roll
better?
it, yeah.
Me. Jesus.
All right, you guys all pass. You guys immediately begin to run. As you guys run out of the room, and you just hear things colliding, crashing down, as if 1,500 years of age is now caught up to this kingdom and its king. And you're running. Borky, as you're running with the bag around your shoulder, you reach over to where Taurus is, and you scoop up the girl. She weighs nothing. And you just throw her over your shoulder, and you guys start barreling. Things start crashing in front of you. You guys vault over them. Stone is crumbling. You notice as you reach the main foyer, the bird's nest now, sadly, is completely destroyed.
No.
You keep running. God. The tapestries are blank white tattered linen, and they fall like on the ground, clattering with their wooden holdings, completely stained in age. You run up into the front. Everybody roll an acrobatics check again.
Or athletics?
Including Borky. Acrobatics.
Oh, thank God.
16, 19, 18. You all, as the entire thing collapses, you all burst out, land, 3-point landing. One of you guys does like a front flip and lands on the ground as you make it out, and the kingdom behind you crashes to the ground.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Stride forward in our diamond-covered boots.
We did it, gentlemen.
That's
Oh, you see how I killed that demigod?
Hey, we did it, big guy.
Ah, it's true. That's what you get
guys-
for touching me in a place I don't like. My
everybody.
soul.
Whoever wants to do it, roll perception real quick.
Alrighty. I got a good one, so there we are.
There we go.
Nice. As Borky is kind of celebrating his victory, and Panic is like, oh god, death. Greckles and Task, you look over and you see the faint blue form, 6 of them, standing, gazing at you. And then they, one by one, they fade, leaving the largest in the middle that you recognize as a once renewed Ronfault, and he looks back as the spirits leave him, and he bows, and you watch as his spirit trickles through the ruin and out of sight.
Salute!
Yeah, deep bow. Very deep bow.
Borky just kind of puts his fist out, which is what respect is for orcs.
Panic goes for a bow, but he falls flat on his face.
And as
You
the
guys-
sound... actually, it was just Greckles and Task that saw this.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. As you guys stand in the woods, what was once still, as the adrenaline wears down, you feel a light breeze come through.
think we would You think we would pass as druids?
Nah, I don't think we can pull that off.
I think I'm green enough.
Task, you notice that Taurus is currently sitting, front legs crossed, next to the girl who is not moving.
All right.
Oh,
Let's tend to let's tend to this.
Panic slowly gets back on his knees and he casts Healing Word on her.
Okay.
Babushki.
nice.
Okay.
Speaking of Taurus, good job.
As you look at her, she's got cuts and bruises, and as you use the healing word, that removes a lot of those ailments, but she doesn't awaken. She's breathing heavily, her breathing's labored, her face is washed with fever.
Shit.
What should we do? Should we take her to the druid lady in the tree?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
All right. Borky grabs her and they runs off immediately.
All right.
Carefully, I hope.
Yeah, so as tenderly as an orc can be.
Oh, so you mean like grab by the hair and caveman her all the way to the fucking
I
tree?
grab her around the midsection.
You guys make your way through the forest, and eventually you make your way towards the roots of the mother tree where you spoke with Raoul, and she's standing, currently surrounded by a ludicrous amount of animals, a lot of birds. Just her entire head and shoulders are covered with birds, and as you guys approach, the animals scatter out of fear. And she looks down to you and she smiles.
Well, what do you know? We survived.
I'm quite surprised.
Didn't expect it, did you?
Not really.
We get that a lot.
We need help. This girl is. We found the girl. As you said, she's got ripe with fever. Help her out, please.
The druid steps forward and looks to you, Borky, and she gestures, "Please put the girl on the ground."
Borky does very carefully.
She drifts a hand over the girl's forehead, which is just completely sweat. Her cheeks are thinned. Her eyes are closed. She doesn't seem to be aware of what's going on, more or less. She's pretty sick. The druid looks and she goes, "I can aid with this. Come inside to my home." And she scoops up the girl in her own arms, and she's very small, and leads you guys into a hollowed out tree near the mother tree, and lets you guys inside.
Task wants to look at the parchment. The Alavas parchment. The contract.
All right. As you lift open the contract, you see the area where it had "Deal with Thief." It says in pristine gold, shimmering magic arcane letters, "Contract completed."
Yeah! Yes!
But we still have...
Beneath it, there's a bullet saying, "Additional contract requirements to be met."
That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, we still got to give the head back.
That's fine.
And
We
probably
could-
the sword.
No,
Oh,
well,
we-
we could agree. We could agree upon that.
We can talk about that. Now, what's in the bag, though?
Borky puts
Right.
the bag down and opens it up.
You open it up and it's a backpack.
Oh.
Borky pulls out the
You
backpack.
actually notice that it's actually a backpack that the giant actually had put on his side like a pouch.
Did you just get a bag of holding? Put your hand in it.
Put your hand in it.
What if there's something scary inside?
Borky, put your hand in it. It could
Fine.
be
Panic
shiny.
Panic puts his hand in it.
Borky puts his hand in it too.
As you put your hand in it, Mary Poppins style, your hand just keeps going until
Yes!
This appears to be a bag of holding.
Holy crap. Now, I heard about this. He says you can put as many macaroons in here as you want.
That is correct.
I think it looks good on me.
Borky ties it to his side.
Keep it.
Aye, Task.
What-
Task.
What up?
Nice shot.
Yeah.
And Borky keeps walking inside to follow the elf.
Panic is shoving his various instruments into the bag of holding. Oh, thank God for this.
Yeah. You guys shove all your extra shit in there whenever.
Aye,
you
it's
want,
my
but you can
bag.
do
You
with
didn't
that
say
later.
you could put it in there. Ah, fine.
It is our bag.
As you guys enter, the druid already has the girl laid out on a blanket. a woven blanket, and she's currently rummaging through containers, glass potion bottles, and she's brought out a Morton pestle, and she begins to kind of prepare something. And she very like, you're impressed because you're a soldier, but she points to you working, goes, "There's a well outside, pump water. You, I need you to get that fire going." And she points to you, Panic, and then points to her tiny little fireplace.
Okay, pump the water, but where do I put the water? The bag of holding.
There's a bucket. There should be a bucket next to the pump. Just
okay. Porky runs.
Greckles goes with him to make sure he understands what he has to do.
Okay.
Panic grabs the bellows and starts tending to the fire.
Borky starts jumping up in the air and pushing down on the well as fast as he can.
Taz calmly walks up. What needs doing?
She looks over. She goes, "Can you tear up those rags, please?"
Aye.
And where'd your bird friend go?
He went after the York. What do you need from him?
Okay, forget the rags. I need you to grind this with the Morton pestle.
On it.
And she begins. When she leaves, she goes through another door, a big, large oaken door, and you hear once again clattering. You hear something break on the ground, and you guys begin to do your duties. Borky, I want you to make a strength check.
Oh wow. Okay.
Panic, I want a survival check.
Oh fuck.
Strength. Okay.
And then Task, I want a medicine check from you.
Oh, strength.
Wow.
That's a strength save.
Nice.
Sorry, that's a save. Can I use that or nah? Or just roll?
No, you roll a strength check.
All right. Well.
That's still high.
There we go. You like pump the water, Borky, and you almost like you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna break this if I don't ease up." And you ease up, and you manage to get an entire bucket full of water, which you hobble back into the house. As you hobble back, Panic is currently like, "What the heck am I doing with a flint and tinder?" And after a while, you eventually get it, but it's just like you're really smacking two rocks together. In fact, you notice that.
You know what? I cast thaumaturgy on the flames to make them more intense.
All right. As you realize, oh wait, I'm just smacking two regular rocks together. You grab the actual flint and tinder and then manage to light the fire. And then medicine. That's good medicine. You manage to grind up the leaves and whatnot in a fine powder. And as Raoul returns, she takes the Morton pestle. She doesn't even you can tell she lives on her own because she just grabs it out of your hand and then goes over and begins mixing it with a liquid that is like a clear sort of creamy white liquid sort of, and she begins mixing it and immediately becomes kind of a pink, green, like purple, deep, kind of muddy pink color. And as she does this, it's like with such ferocity, like you're watching a pro. She goes over to the child and she turns, she goes, "The water, where's the water?"
Right here, I got it right here.
Thank you. She takes the water and she pours a little bit into a small container where she's keeping now this medicinal treatment. She pours some in.
Gonna get the leather out since she didn't ask yet.
And the leather? What? Sorry?
The cloth you said. Remember she wanted to tear up.
Tear up the cloth. Yeah, you managed to just tear it into pieces. It's just cheap linen. And as she does this, she lifts up the girl, holds open her mouth, and then pours. It's very herbal scent to it. You can definitely smell like the medicinal qualities to it just from the air alone. She pours into the girl's mouth. The girl kind of coughs and like spits some of it out. And you can hear Raoul kind of shushing in Elvish, some words you don't recognize. And she turns back to you, Borky, and goes, "How much water is left?"
Okay, I actually don't understand the question. Like, I gave you the whole bucket of water. Like, do you mean like outside or like in the bucket of water?
In the bucket.
Borky looks in. What does he see?
Half the bucket is full.
It's half empty.
All right. You, tiefling, there's a pot. Can you get it for him? Put the water in the pot and begin to boil it.
All right. Panic does so.
Okay. You guys put the pot on, you pour the water, and it begins to boil. And as it gets kind of midpoint, she walks over, grabs it with two cloths and brings it over and places it on her floor. And she turns to you, Tess, and goes, "The cloth, please."
Passes the cloth.
She begins to take the cloth and begins to clean the girl, clean wounds, what wounds remain, wipe up the sweat. Let's do some checks for this. Okay. She quickly leaves the girl and steps back turns to you and she goes, "It will be night soon. You can rest outside if you wish. The animals will protect us. Though, now with that thing gone, we have nothing to fear."
Head outside.
Yep, head outside.
I'd like to take a nice hard look at this sword and see if I feel any different wielding it.
You don't.
Well, unfortunately, now this means I can't really do hunting proper now that I have some downtime.
Panic, could you have a look at this sword?
I can try.
Just curious if there's any magical property to it.
Also, Panic retracts his spikes.
Yeah, I imagine that happened on the way back.
Yeah,
I
Why
imagine
do I
that.
imagine Panic now rolling like Sonic the Hedgehog out of the tower?
but when you have to go fast.
Shirtless too, he did this.
Oh yeah, totally shirtless.
He fucking pirouetted out of the explosion.
Half the team was naked for this fight. Let's be honest here.
Right?
True. You roll a knowledge arcana. Panic on the sword.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Not a clue.
It is
a nice sword.
Try then.
It is a very nice sword. It's probably expensive, but you have no idea.
It's a pretty good sword. It's probably expensive.
Is this like long sword sized?
It's a long sword, yeah.
Okay.
Enough about that. How are your wounds, soldier?
Panic looks down at the gushing wound in his hip. Not really gushing anymore, but still like trickling blood, just like hurts.
Taz sits down, picks up a rock, and starts shaving off the end of an arrow. Well, look on the bright side. You can sing about this.
That is true.
I got a pretty badass song, you call it. Hip check to the demon god.
I like that.
You know, that actually makes me feel a little better. Thank you.
That's good. Makes
We'll
you feel
have to
any
use
better?
that.
This is the first time nothing hit me.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I need that.
As you guys settle in for the night, the nightfall overcomes the forest. You feel easy. You feel relieved as hell. There is still a part of you that worries about the influence this thing had on such a strong entity. Greckles and Task, there's a piece of you that kind of wonders what happened as you made your way out when you saw the sight of Ronfault in his essentially his prime, and you watched as the other spirits around him faded upwards, but he didn't. He went down back through the rubble.
I'd like to go back through, just if there's time to do it, and just scout the area to see if there's anything of interest or worth.
You would sacrifice your rest to do that.
Ah, okay.
You would take a point of exhaustion if you were to do that.
Okie doke. I didn't know.
Plus, I'll say as you were making your way out, I mean, like with how large that structure was and how it collapsed, you would need like 1,000 Borkies to get in there.
All right.
What a thing. What a thing to imagine.
Please no.
I'm really curious what that, out of character, I really wonder what that crown was.
Yeah.
Me too. I was
I
like,
have it right here, but I'm not saying anything.
Crown or what's in the box? I chose what's in the box. Bag of holding's helpful. That will be very
No,
creative.
it really is.
No, it's super helpful. So I guess since Task was the only one who saw that the spirits as well, I guess he would just look over at fucking Greckles, just be like, "You feel it too, huh?"
It is quite curious why he stuck around.
The unfortunate thing about this whole thing is that now that, oh Lord, now that his spirit's still lingering around, and this thing did have a contract with him, I'm afraid that he actually went into his realm. I'm not sure if this might be the last we'll actually see of either this demon or even Ron Fault himself.
Well, if it ever comes to it, we could take the fight to them.
Well, one thing at a time. I have a bounty I need to collect.
You know, for a group like us, for a loudmouth behemoth, for an even more loudmouth fanboying, I don't even know what to make of him. For a small fry like you and for an asshole like me, we make an interesting group.
That's fair enough. Which is good, because it would be nice to have actual friends on the surface.
Maybe it is time to be a little more trusting.
Well, I'd say we have to trust each other now. We've pissed off a demigod.
Forky's asleep.
Is he vengeful?
Would I know?
Roll knowledge, religion.
By the way, the stream's dead, guys.
What?
It came back, didn't it?